Ja, willkommen zurück bei Lokomotiv. Wir sind dabei, einen Mordfall aufzuklären und sind gerade in der Rückblende. Was vorher geschah. Arthur ist aktuell unser Protagonist, mit dem wir spielen. Ein Rechtsanwalt, und er soll sich mit Lady Unterwald, die das Mordopfer werden wird, jetzt treffen. Und deswegen gehen wir jetzt mal hier lang. Auf geht's.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a moment.
Wow.
Tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame. Exactly as I see it.
Well, I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like. Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Of course. I'll keep it safe in the briefcase for now.
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
Und da, machen wir das Fenster auf.
That's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Oh, no. There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible?
Aus dem Fenster schauen? Nee.
It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. There's a lot of bouquets here. I'm starting to think I should have brought a gift. I've never been painted before. It all happened so fast. The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open.
Okay, da brauchen wir erst irgendwas.
Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water. I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument. Let's hope all these coats are made from faux fur.
Okay, gucken wir nochmal. Ja, die Sachen haben wir jetzt alle untersucht. Wir stecken mal irgendwas in den Spalt, mal sehen. Erstmal Holzbiegel, vielleicht
It's
geht
too
das.
thick to slide between the gap, but I bet a wire hanger would work.
Drahtbügel. Habe ich aber nicht. Achso, vielleicht das.
That doesn't need corking. I need to slide something thin and wiry between the gap.
Das gilt es also wahrscheinlich noch zu suchen. Denn aktuell haben wir sowas nicht. Und hier liegt auch sowas nicht rum.
There's a lot of guides and self-help books here.
Na gut, dann gehen wir raus. Ist ja nicht.
The will! It's caught on the window! I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Okay, in der Zwischenzeit.
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
Well, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train? Oh, indeed there is. Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
You're not going to believe this, but,
Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Herman Merman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Hermann? Well then. What do we do now?
Teil 1. Die verstorbene Lady Unterwald.
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
Versuchen erstmal das vermisste Testament hier zu nehmen.
No! I can't lose it again! It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal. Ihr habt einen Platz gefunden.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes, we had all kinds of meetings with her. She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Hatte die irgendwelche Feinde?
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
The wealthy have adversaries.
They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake.
Okay, hatte die irgendwelche
Did
Widersacher?
Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
And power.
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting.
Leeren Teller aufgefallen. Ist euch der Appetit vergangen?
I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started.
We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry.
Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving.
Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished.
Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth.
Not if I smacked you first.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay, sollte wohl besser gehen.
I should probably go.
Bye.
Well,
Nur mal bei denen gucken. Die reden immer noch.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
Hast du was mitgekriegt?
Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Drat. That actually sounds great.
Warum umsetzen, wenn du mir helfen könntest? Genau.
Why sit around when you could help me solve a murder?
Do you have any investigative experience?
Well, no.
I'm just fine where I am.
Tell me more about the world of accounting. Are we talking annual auditing? Do you have to prepare tax returns? Oh, I bet you have to review entire financial operations.
That's why I drink.
Okay.
I can't believe Lady Unterwald was killed.
It's a tragedy, to be sure.
You still have no idea who she is, do you?
Not a clue.
I should be going. evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic ear. What's troubling you?
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald.
Well, that's a little above my pay grade. I suggest you keep exploring and make sure you speak to everyone. The clues will come to you eventually.
Thanks. I may have accidentally lost Lady Unterwald's will.
I'm no expert, but that document sounds pretty important. Are you working towards getting it back?
I think I can, but it always seems just out of reach.
Patience might be in order. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
Thanks. I don't really know what I should be doing.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
All right.
Okay, das versuchen wir natürlich nicht zu tun. Danke.
Actually, that's enough advice for now. What's the most difficult part of being a bartender?
To be a great bartender, one must master the art of multitasking and recalling information quickly.
I thought it'd be all the broken glass you have to sweep up.
Okay, na gut, dann soll es das erstmal gewesen sein.
I should get going.
Weil wir haben jetzt zu tun. So, wenn wir jetzt mit Don reden.
You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well,
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now.
Mhm.
So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
See you around, Arthur.
Unrequited love.
Das Zimmerschlüssel.
Don dropped his keys in the commotion. I really should return them to him.
Möglicherweise.
Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite. Room 303.
Okay, da wissen wir wenigstens, wo es ist, ne? Gut, jetzt gehen wir weiter zum Schlafwaggon.
Hello? The luggage room.
Genau.
It's room 302.
Okay, dann wäre das hier.
It's room 303. Don? Are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside. Oh, I guess he's not in here. Looks like Don's been practicing poetry.
Die Unaussprechlichen zur Kenntnis nehmen.
There are piles of wooden casino chips in these boxes.
Ah, ein Drahtbügel. Hier haben wir einen Drahtbügel. Den braucht man. Machen wir sie wieder zu. So.
That's a seriously powerful magnet.
Gut, dann.
Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
Okay, dann nehmen wir wahrscheinlich später mit.
They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. Everything's just been thrown in here. I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint. I guess Dawn's been winning big at the casino.
So. Herzförmiges Bett, ja.
A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite.
So. Haben wir noch irgendwas übersehen? Nö, eigentlich nicht. In den Schrank können wir schauen.
There's nothing in there I need.
Na gut, dann wieder raus.
Uh-oh. Someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
Kann ich da rein? Okay.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better be right.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Na gut, dann gucken wir da mal hin. Können wir nochmal höflich anklopfen.
Hello? I guess nobody's there.
Ich glaube, die anderen Zimmer nicht, aber ich gucke nochmal in meinem Zimmer nach. Zufällig hier das Zeug draußen rumflattert. Nee. Ich glaube, ich brauche hier erstmal nichts Neues. So, na dann. Hier steht auch so ein Bitte nicht stören Ding dran.
Hello? Looks like nobody's home.
Gut, dann gehen wir nochmal zur Lady Unterwald.
Hello?
Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. You're looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
Er würde Lady Unterwald Schaden zufügen wollen.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Hast du eine Vermutung, wer der Mörder sein könnte?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald, but I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
Du hast erwähnt, dass du der Schatzmeister des Anwesens bist.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! Yeah, I've always been fascinated with expenditure control. What's it like working with the Goodrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
Okay, wie sieht's denn mit den Finanzen aus? Ist alles in Ordnung?
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
Na gut, ich soll jetzt gehen.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
Habt ihr noch was Neues
Hello there.
zu sagen?
Hello. What do you want, Arthur?
Na gut, dann
I should...
Bye.
ich haben wir schon gesprochen. Ja, ich war mal auch gerade. Dann gehen wir in den Casino-Waggon. Und schauen uns das an. Den High-Rollern zuhören.
How about we put it
Use
all
the
on...
suit. You better not be bad luck, mister.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
Oh yeah, I won.
Trust
Right,
me,
let's put
I've got
everything
a
on.
system.
That's what they all say.
Und er drückt auf irgendeinen Knopf. Ne?
He seems to be doing well. Too well.
Ow! I love it.
Okay. Gorilla.
All right, I want everything on...
Hello!
Red.
Mit dem kann ich nicht sprechen. Und den Türsteher hier.
Do you not want to talk to me?
Don't push your luck, pal.
Okay. Und du?
Things are coming
I'm
up
afraid
green
the
for
Royce
Donnie.
Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a
Put it
house
all
cat.
on,
Oh, how
what?
revolting.
I heard the lady took a tumble on stage during her big speech.
Oh my. I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. They're keeping it all
I won!
hush-hush.
Okay, na dann weiter. Was ist das? Die höfliche Mitteilung lesen.
Cheating strictly prohibited.
Right, let's put everything
There is to be
on.
no card
Red.
counting, money laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the premises.
Okay. Dann gehen wir weiter zum Lounge-Waggon. Schuhschein?
Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours.
Aha. Na gut, wird vielleicht später noch eine Bedeutung haben.
It's nothing interesting. When this is all over, I'd like to curl up in this reading nook. How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now.
Okay, vielleicht später.
It looks expensive. And it smells like mahogany. Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight. It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell.
Na gut. The green room.
This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's a potential crime scene now. It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut. That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me! I'm an attorney at law!
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Ja, genau.
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy! She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
About your hearing device. Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
You know, it'd make an incredible drinking horn.
Do you fancy yourself as some sort of Viking warrior? It's a hearing aid. It's not built for chugging mead.
Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Actually, I think that's everything.
Very well.
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
It, didn't go well?
Oh, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
Na gut, das soweit zu
I should
dir.
get going.
Farewell.
Okay. Und mit dem Wachmann reden wir dann in der nächsten Episode. Für heute haben wir wieder einiges erreicht oder herausgefunden. Und beim nächsten Mal machen wir an dieser Stelle weiter. Bis dahin sage ich Tschüss, macht's gut. Euer Astronier. Tschüssi.